The heat is the first thing you notice. It is a dry, dusty heat that coats the back of your throat with the taste of dirt. You are 16 years old. You are standing on a street corner in Culiacan, or maybe Juarez, or Matamoros. The location changes, but the poverty is the same. You are wearing a t-shirt that is 3 sizes too big and a pair of knockoff Nike sneakers that are falling apart. You look at the cars passing by. Old Toyotas, rusted buses. And then you see it. A white Ford Lobo truck. Tinted windows. Chrome rims shining like mirrors. It moves through the traffic like a shark through a school of minnows. The window rolls down. A hand hangs out, tapping the roof to the beat of a narco-corrido, accordion music that sings about murder and money. You see the gold ring on the finger. You see the flash of a diamond watch. You don't want to be a doctor. You don't want to be a lawyer. Those people live in a different universe. You just want that truck. You want those shoes. You want to walk into a room and have people look at you with fear instead of pity. You are hungry, not just for food, but for respect. And the cartel is the only employer hiring. It starts small. You are all cone. A falcon. A lookout. They give you a cheap radio and a prepaid phone. Your job is boring. You sit on a hill or a street corner for 12 hours a day. You watch for the Federals, the Marines, or the rivals. White truck, military, heading south, you whisper into the radio. That's it. You get paid 500 pesos a week. It's more money than your father makes breaking his back in the fields. You buy real Nikes. You buy a chain. You feel like a king. But you are just the eyes. The cartel has thousands of eyes. If you fall asleep, if you miss a convoy, they don't fire you. They beat you with a wooden board until your buttocks are black and blue. It is called the table, La Tablaza. It is your first lesson. Pain is the currency of this world. But you do well. You are smart. You are ruthless. You graduate. They take you to the mountains. The school. It is a training camp hidden in the Sierra Madre. There are 50 other boys just like you. The instructors are ex-military, some from Guatemala, some from the Mexican Special Forces who defected for money. They don't treat you like a recruit, they treat you like a dog. They wake you up with buckets of ice water. They make you run until you vomit, and then make you run some more. They teach you how to strip and clean an AK-47, the Cuerno de Chivo, goat's horn. They teach you how to ambush a convoy. And then, they teach you how to kill. Not a target. A person. They bring out a man. He is tied up. He has been beaten so badly his face is a swollen purple mask. They tell you he is a Contra, a rival. Maybe he is. Maybe he's just a random farmer who saw too much. It doesn't matter. The instructor hands you a machete. Cut off his head, he orders. You hesitate. You are 17. You have never taken a life. The instructor puts a pistol to your temple. Him or you, he says. The choice is binary. Silver or lead. Life or death. You swing the machete. You vomit afterwards. The other boys laugh. But something inside you dies that day. The part of you that was a child is gone. You are now a Sicario. A hitman. You go back to the city. Now you are one of the men in the white truck. You wear a bulletproof vest over your polo shirt. You carry the AK-47 between your knees. You patrol the plaza, your territory. You feel powerful. The police look away when you drive by. The shopkeepers give you free sodas because they are terrified. You play the music loud. The lyrics speak of the boss of bosses, of bravery, of loyalty. You think the song is about you. You are wrong. The song is about the billionaire hiding in a mansion. You are just the guy earning minimum wage to catch bullets for him. The violence becomes a job. It is mundane. You get a call on the radio. Pick up the package. You go to a house. You drag a man out. You throw him in the trunk. You take him to a safe house. It doesn't smell like a home. It smells of bleach, iron, and old fear. You don't ask him questions, that's the boss's job. Your job is to make him scream. You use jumper cables. You use water. You use a knife. You dissociate. You imagine you are watching a movie. You go home afterwards and eat tacos with your hands, the same hands that just held a blowtorch. You wash the blood off, but you can't wash off the smell. It sticks to your pores. You stop sleeping. The paranoia sets in. In this life, there are no friends, only temporary alliances. You look at your partner in the passenger seat. Would he kill you if the boss paid him an extra $1,000? Yes. Absolutely. You start sleeping with your pistol under your pillow. You jump at the sound of a car backfiring. You smoke weed to calm down, then cocaine to stay alert. You are a chemical wreck. You start praying. Not to Jesus, he is too far away. You pray to Santa Muerte, the saint of death. You build a little shrine in your closet. You leave her tequila, cigarettes, and chocolate. Protect me from my enemies, you whisper. Let my bullets fly true. It is a dark irony, you are a murderer asking death to spare you. The war heats up. A rival cartel is pushing into the plaza. The Jalisco guys, or the Zetas. It doesn't matter who, they are just shadows with guns. The city becomes a war zone. You are working 20-hour shifts. You are driving around, hunting. The radio crackles, contact. Sector 4. You floor the gas. Your heart hammers against your ribs. This is the rush. This is the drug stronger than cocaine. The adrenaline of combat. You turn a corner and the world explodes. Glass shatters. Bullets punch through the door of your truck. The sound is deafening, a continuous roar of automatic fire. You bail out. You dive behind a concrete planter. You are firing blindly. You see your friend, the one you ate tacos with yesterday, lose the top of his head. He drops like a sack of cement. You don't feel sadness. You feel anger. You fire back. You kill a man you have never met, for a reason you don't understand. The firefight ends. The sirens are approaching. You have to run. You leave the truck. You leave your friend's body. There is no leave no man behind here. You are disposable. You hide in a safe house for a week. The boss sends word, good job. He sends a bonus. $500. That is the price of your friend's life. You spend it on a new pair of boots and a bottle of expensive whiskey. You drink until you black out. You realize the lie. You look at the news. The cartel leaders, the capos, get arrested and go to American prisons where they write books and get interviewed. Or they live in luxury ranches with tigers and private planes. You? You live in a dirty apartment with a mattress on the floor and a bag of guns. You are not a narco. You are an employee with a high mortality rate. You are the buffer between the law and the money. You try to get out? You can't. The moment you leave, you are a loose end. You know too much. They will find you. They will hang you from a bridge with a sign pinned to your chest. So you stay. You dig in deeper. You become crueler. You stop hesitating. You start to enjoy the power because it is the only thing you have. You are a monster, but at least you are a monster with a paycheck. But the clock is ticking. The life expectancy of a Sicario is 3 to 5 years. You are on year 4. You are living on borrowed time. It happens on a Tuesday. A normal day. You are at a street stall, buying a soda. You let your guard down for 1 second. You look at a girl walking by. You smile. For a moment, you are just a 20-year-old guy. A motorcycle pulls up. 2 kids. They look just like you did 4 years ago. Hungry. Desperate. Wearing cheap sneakers. The passenger raises a submachine gun. You see the barrel. You know this scene. You have been the shooter a dozen times. Now you are the target. You reach for your waist, but you are too slow. The bullets hit you in the chest. It feels like being hit by a sledgehammer. You fall back into the dust. The soda bottle shatters. The motorcycle speeds away. You lie there looking at the sky. It is blue and indifferent. People are screaming. Someone is taking a video of you with their phone. You are going to be on the internet in an hour. A gore side attraction. You try to breathe, but your lungs are full of blood. You think about the truck. You think about the money. It is all gone. You are dying in the dirt, wearing expensive boots, with a pocket full of blood-soaked pesos. You hear the siren in the distance, but it is fading away. The darkness closes in. You realize the ultimate joke of the cartel life. They promised you the world. They promised you that you would be a king. But kings don't die in the gutter. Only pawns do. You are just ammunition spent in a war that will never end. You are Sicario fodder. And tomorrow, another kid with holes in his shoes will pick up your gun and take your place.